Yes, welcome back. May have to cut this intro a bit because there's the occasional bit of traffic. But yeah, this video is going to be, I think, a shorter one. I'm just recceing another section of the proposed, well, when I say proposed, I think it's actually going to become a marathon, but for my idea for a marathon route around Tenbury, probably not going to have anything as interesting as last video, but I thought this would be a good opportunity to sort of explain better what I'm trying to achieve, which is basically trying to get a circular route around Tenbury. It's around 26 miles. You can run it as your own marathon, hopefully without it being too dangerous. Trying to stay off main roads. This is, well, I don't know if I'd say this was a main road. It's the road from Tenbury to Clibbury. It does get a fair bit of traffic on it, but it's certainly not as bad as the main Worcester Road. So the aim today is to run to Newnham Bridge, which is about 3 miles from Tenbury if you're going along the main road. It's going to be a bit longer going this back way via Boriston. And at the moment this is kind of the section I put on the map to sort of take us from, I would say, the middle north section of the route to the far eastern section. However, I have been doing some more plotting on the Ordnance Survey website of the route. And as it stands at the moment, I think the route that I've worked out is only going to be about 18 miles. In fact, maybe 16 miles. So it's not going to be long enough. So I need to add some more miles to it, so kind of going to have to start again plotting the route. Some of what I've already done might not be relevant, but the good thing about that is the trickier bits I can potentially avoid by going somewhere new. In fact, this section I might actually avoid if I can find a quieter road a bit more north. So I'll put the map on screen so you can see what I'm doing today. It's an out and back run, a bit of walking involved. An out and back via back roads to Newnham Bridge, passing through Boriston, and should be about 10 miles I think. And yeah, we'll see how we get on. Plenty's plenty. So I brought the drone out again with me today. This time, hopefully, I've sorted out the audio recording so I can actually talk to you. I just wanted to say this drone is it's really good. Obviously, drones are only useful in certain situations. Like now, there's no real need for me to use it other than to tell you about the drone, but they're at the point now where they're quite affordable. This is the DJI Neo, and I'll actually see if I can get it on camera. I think it was you can get it for under £300. And it's very versatile. The recording quality probably isn't the best, but for what you get, it is pretty damn good. There it is. Very small, can fit in some pockets. And, yeah, what it does, it's really good. You can just take it with you on a run. You can take it with you on a run, stash it somewhere. It's not very heavy. You can control it with your phone, you can control it with a separate controller, you can program it to just follow you around. It can act as like a spotlight, so spotlight mode where it will just hover, a bit like what it's doing now, and just watch you if you're doing like a tutorial or a demonstration. And basically it acts like your own cameraman. By the way, I'm not sponsored. That wouldn't make any sense anyway, me being sponsored. But no, I'm not promoting the product. I'm just saying that so far it's very impressive. Hopefully it will last long enough for me to get some really good videos. So there you go. That's the DJI Neo. Definitely recommend them. So passed through Boriston, and I can't remember the next place to go through. But we've got basically heading towards Newnham Bridge now via a back road that I've never been on before. Making a lot of noise. Yeah, I don't think I've been down this road at all before. So it's always nice to run somewhere new, especially if it's near home. It's always nice to run on a new road or trail. It's quite cold today. It's, I think it was 5 degrees this morning. Probably warmer now, but again, like last time, nice temperature for running, because even though it's chilly to start with, you appreciate it being cool and start to rack up the miles. But yeah, I'm going to switch the drone off now because kind of overdoing it a bit. So, but yeah, we'll crack on and head towards Newnham Bridge. Some wild plants, but God, those leaves are massive. And also, seem to be going maximum Tudor at the moment. Already passed a couple of Tudor buildings. I've got another lovely one here. This is one of my favourite architectural styles, like half brick, half Tudor. If I could just choose, if I could have a house built from scratch, I'd do it in that style. Really like that. Actually thinking about it, I've got a feeling I have been down here. I've got a feeling this is on the Boriston Nash 10k route. So I recognise this ford. I didn't swear to it, but I think this is part of it. So yeah, it might not be a new path after all. Nice ford. And there is another. It's hiding at the moment, but there is another nice Tudor building. Unless it's that one up there. Just saw it from a different angle. Maybe it was that one. Yeah, I love Tudor. Love Tudor buildings. I mean, if that's an original Tudor building, then God, hundreds of years old. Try your brakes, why not? Lovely. don't make them like that anymore, sadly. It says Newnham Bridge that way, but it's supposed to be going this way, so I have to check the map. Yeah, strange, you can get to Newnham Bridge that way, but it's definitely more direct going this way, the way I was going to go. It must be something to do with them wanting to indicate Knighton Church more than Newnham Bridge, maybe. Anyway, I've just seen this sign here. I just want to check out. Public footpath. Yeah, so I'll have a quick look down here. See what's going on. Interesting little diversion there. That's definitely somewhere I've never been before. Not huge, it's sort of small forest track. But definitely if you lived around here, that would be a really good way to do some interesting laps. If you're just training for something. Some really interesting laps in the forest. Nice little running route. Yeah, interesting. I don't think we're actually in. I'm sure we're actually in Knighton on team. I don't think. Well, I can't see the team anyway. But we are practically Knighton. I don't know the name of this little place is. Maybe it is part of Knighton. I don't know. Anyway, we'll carry on towards Newnham Bridge. it was actually really nice just to come out into this open bit, suddenly right next to this field. Oh, and this church, I mean, that to me is unusual. I don't think I've seen that before, where the tower is just, there's no window or anything in it by the look of it, unless it's around the other side. So the other church, earlier on, Boriston Church, I didn't go and have a look at that. I thought I'd just pass by because I didn't want to get delayed too much, but I think I'm going to go and have a quick mooch around this one. This is Knighton Church. Well, that's nearly it for another episode of Church Watch. It's just, that is a really nice church. They always have the same smell, don't they? It's not a horrible smell, it's just quite an old smell, which is understandable. But yeah, really nice building, really well maintained obviously as well. I mean, the grass is a bit overgrown, but it's still a fairly neat and tidy church and graveyard. Some nice views over in that direction, and I think that's the direction I need to go in now. What time it is? But I'm going to run downhill, I think now, to Newnham Bridge, and then I'm going to stop, have a drink, have something to eat, and then turn around and come back. So, yeah, time to crack on. That's enough for no one can refuse. Right, so I'll come from that direction. Now I've got to turn right. This should take me to Newnham Bridge fairly quickly, and then I'll stop, have a break, and turn around. God, it's still very misty and quite cold as well. Can't really stop in weather like this, especially wearing what I'm wearing. But for now, just slog my way back up this steep hill and then do all that again in reverse. But till next time, take care, thanks for watching. Cheers.